Okay, so even if we do get a remastered 2006 Saints Row and Saints Row 2, and I know I made this video already, but I'm just saying, like, to assure that this dream game has the ideal Saints Row remastered 2006 Saints Row 2, to make sure that this has replay value, like, have it, I don't know, just give it, like, put more into it, like be able, like, for our original customizable protagonist that starts off mute but ends up having a voice to which we give the creation a voice. So what I'm thinking is our original customizable protagonist will be able to go on dates. Like, that hasn't been done before. Not even bitch ass Rockstar Games and Take Two Interactive haven't even thought of doing that for Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, which is broken beyond comprehension. That's why I'm, like, thinking we could put that into this game. And what else? Amp up the customization, or as the clothing, where you could design your own clothes in the game, and, like, you don't have to be online. You could do that shit in single player. And we'll bring back co-op, 2-player co-op, or 4-player co-op. That, not like, we could do away with that online shit though. So yeah, we could bring back the whole co-op, multiplayer co-op, and bring back the what do you call it, those multiplayer games that Saints Row 2 had to offer. We could bring that back. Just like everything that makes those first two Saints Row games special, we bring those good qualities back and then amp up the whole replay value of it, and just, like, make it more better. Like, make it more feel more alive. Like, to where it's like even like this, the Saints, the NPCs, the Saints in the rival games, they will be doing up gang signs to make it feel more realistic. Like, the game feels real. And also to add that to the character customization, your original customizable protagonist could throw up gang signs. Like, we could put all that in there, and that's, of course, the best part of this is, like, all this will stay in realistic level world. It won't be all that goofy shit like Saints Row Dirt and Saints Row 4 and Get Out of Hell, none of that goofy ass shit. Like, no. We doing away with all of that, and damn sure doing away with that Twitter inspired Saints Row reboot. We doing away with all of that. Like, get that shit out of here. We are, like, keeping this shit grounded, realistic. It could be jokey at some point, just a tad bit, just to make sure the characters feel human enough. But other than that, it's like, seriousness. Like, just like common sense, guys, like, still being like one of the main ingredients. Like if we, like, it's like cooking, like, the ideal dish of food. Like, you can't be adding all this unnecessary shit. You gotta, like, stick to, like, the following key ingredients. So that's why I'm thinking for this remaster remake of 2006 Saints Row and Saints Row 2. Just give it, like, make it more alive. Make it the ideal Grand Theft Auto series killer that it was meant to be. Because that, what was, this is another game, sandbox game called, I forget the name. I think it was 171 something. It was like, it's an open world sandbox game that takes place in Brazil somewhere. And I'm looking at that and I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I know everybody's excited to play it, but I'm not feeling it. It's just, it's, it's, it's like, it's like kind of like eating a bag of potato chips that don't like really do it for you. That's how this new game feels, and the other one that takes place in Chicago. Not feeling that. No, I mean it's, I don't know if it doesn't give that feeling. You know that like when 2006 Saints Row and Saints Row 2 first came out, like they gave you that sense of feeling like, you know, you're still in the control of your creation's future. Those other games though, they're like still in like development, those like it's just not, it's not doing it for me. It's, I don't know, man. It's like I'm willing to give them a chance. It's just, I don't know, it's just, it's not selling me on the product. So yeah. I mean, back to the topic at hand, the giving more life to it, and Saints Row 2, a remastered Saints Row remake of Saints Row 2. The Corporate Warfare DLC will still be in it, program into it, and not just be a DLC. And we'll finally get to kill Dex in this time around, and then be done with the story. And then after that, the Saints, I don't know, Ultor files for bankruptcy. That Phillips building will just crumble, be in ruins, and then as the like every time when you turn on the game day by day, the Saints Row district will go back to how it was in 2006 Saints Row. So that's what I'm thinking. Like we could do all that, and I know there's some limitations to the PlayStation 4, but I mean, can you blame me for wanting to try all that good stuff and put that into the game and then have that be available for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and Nintendo Switch and PC, even though the Nintendo Switch got very limited, small amount of space. So it's just an idea I'm throwing out there. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all also got some good ideas to keep this grounded and if we do ever get it, though. So it doesn't have to be a dream. It could be a reality. We just need the money and resources, and of course, need a lawyer and to legally obtain the rights to the Saints Row IP. If we could do all that, we straight. And then we don't have to call it 2006 Saints Row and Saints Row 2 remastered remake. We could call it Saints Row Stillwater Vice. Like it got a nice ring to it, so we could just call it that, and that will be the actual name, saying, "Hey, we thrown away all that goofy shit, refreshing the series, refreshing the IP, keeping it the way it was meant to be, how it started, and that's how it's going to stay." So, yeah.